Every year, thousands of nurseries across the UK face the same challenge, creating outdoor play areas that are genuinely safe for children under 5, while also satisfying Ofsted inspection requirements and meeting EN 11/7 safety standards. It sounds straightforward until you realize that the wrong surfacing choice can mean a toddler falling onto a hard or inadequately cushioned surface, and that has consequences no nursery operator ever wants to face. The solution that consistently meets the brief is wet pour surfacing, and understanding why requires knowing a little about how it actually works. Wet pour rubbers is a poured-in-place rubber surface built in 2 distinct layers. The base layer is made from SBR rubber. That stands for styrene butadiene rubber, and it functions as a shock pad. Above that sits a top layer of EPDM rubber, which stands for ethylene propylene DNA monomer. That top layer is where the color and texture live. The depth of the SBR shock pad layer is what determines the surface's critical fall height rating. Critical fall height is the technical measurement used in EN 11/7, the European standard for playground surfacing impact attenuation. In simple terms, it tells you the maximum height from which a child can fall onto a surface without the impact causing a life-threatening head injury. For nursery environments, where climbing frames, balance beams, and low-level play equipment are typically under 1 meter in height, a correctly specified wet pour installation delivers exactly the protection required. No loose infill to scatter, no matting that shifts out of position, just a seamless, bonded surface that stays where it is and performs as tested. So who actually needs this? The answer is anyone responsible for outdoor play provision for children under 5. Nursery owners operating private settings, childcare managers running local authority nurseries, and early years facility developers building new nursery blocks from the ground up. If your outdoor area is inspected by Ofsted, if you have play equipment that children can climb onto or fall from, and if the children using that space are toddlers, this is a non-negotiable specification decision. The wrong surface puts children at risk and puts your registration at risk. Those 2 outcomes are enough to make wet pour surfacing the standard choice across the sector. Let's walk through the specific situations where wet pour installation becomes the obvious answer. A nursery with an aging tarmac playground decides to introduce a new outdoor play trail for children aged 2 to 4. The equipment sits under 60 centimeters at its highest point. Standard grass wouldn't drain consistently, and rubber tile systems would require ongoing maintenance and carry joint failure risk. Wet pour surfacing, properly specified to EN 11/7, delivers a seamless all-weather solution in one installation visit. A newly built early years center needs its outdoor area designed from scratch. The team wants zones for physical play, a quiet garden corner, and a creative area. Custom EPDM color graphics, number tracks, road maps, alphabet pathways can be integrated directly into the wet pour surface during installation, turning the playground into an educational environment without additional fittings or fixtures. An existing nursery has a rubber tile surface that has failed, tiles lifting, joints cracking, drainage compromised. They need removal, ground preparation, and a fresh wet pour installation that meets current EN 11/27 requirements. That's a straightforward brief for a playground surfacing specialist who works in this sector regularly. And then there are the nurseries, operating in listed buildings or unusual sites, church halls, converted houses, rooftop play decks, where wet pour can be applied over a range of substrates with appropriate preparation. This is exactly where Soft Surfaces comes into its own. Soft Surfaces has been delivering wet pour surfacing for nurseries and early years settings since 1997, over 20 years of installations across the sport and play sector. Soft Surfaces approaches each nursery project with a two-stage specification process. First, the critical fall height requirement is calculated based on the play equipment on site. Second, the SBR shockpad depth is specified to match that requirement, with the EPDM top layer color matched to the nursery's design brief. What makes Soft Surfaces different from a general surfacing contractor is the design integration. Soft Surfaces offers custom color layouts and EPDM graphic inlays as part of the service, not as an expensive add-on. Number lines, animal shapes, road layouts, and sensory color zones are designed and installed in a single wet pour installation process. The result is a surface that functions as both a safety system and a teaching tool. Soft Surfaces operates a nationwide installer network covering everywhere from Greater Manchester and Yorkshire to London, the West Midlands, Bristol, and beyond. That reach means a nursery in Barnsley gets the same specification rigor as one in Brighton. Soft Surfaces also offers a free site visit, which means nursery operators can get a professional assessment of their outdoor space, a correct EN 1177 specification, and a detailed quote before committing to anything. For nursery operators, that translates directly into confidence. Ofsted inspectors reviewing outdoor environments can see a surface that meets EN 1177, is permanently installed, and creates an age-appropriate learning space. Nursery managers stop worrying about surfacing maintenance cycles. Parents see a clean, colorful, safe play area that communicates professional care. When a nursery gets its wet pour right, the outdoor space stops being a compliance problem and becomes one of the best things about the setting. Soft Surfaces makes that outcome accessible to nurseries of every size, with no upfront cost commitment. Reach Soft Surfaces at 01625 44 by email at info@softsurfaces.co.uk or explore their full nursery surfacing service at www.softsurfaces.co.uk.